Hello everyone, I'm Rashmi here. In this video, I'm going to talk about stars and the solar system. This chapter I'm going to cover in two parts. First, we will discuss some basic terms. Celestial objects. Objects such as stars, planets, moon, and many other objects in the sky are called celestial objects. Light year. Distances between the star and the earth are too big that it is difficult to measure these distances in kilometer. For this, we need a bigger unit, which is a light year. A light year is the distance traveled by light in a year. The speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Light takes about 8.3 minutes to reach the earth from the sun. Phases of the moon. The various shapes of the moon as seen during a month are called phases of the moon. The moon revolves around the earth. It also revolves around the sun along with the earth. The various stages of the moon during a month are shown here. In position 1, the part of the moon facing the earth does not receive the light from the sun. Hence, it appears dark. The other part of the moon that is facing away from the earth is lit by the sunlight. The position of the moon when it appears dark on the earth is known as new moon. In the position this second, third, and fourth, we see the moon not as full disk, but as a crescent. In this case, it is a crescent moon. This is the first quarter and this is the gibbous moon. Brighter part is more in this case very less, and in this case half we can see. In this position 5, the sun rays fall directly on the part of the moon facing earth. In this position, we see the moon as a full disk of light. The position of the moon is known as full moon. Between the position 1 and 5, the bright light of the moon increases. From here to here, the bright part increases. It is called waxing phase of the moon. We have Amavasya at position 1 and Purnima at the position 5. During position 6, 7 and 8 and 1, the moon wanes. That is, the bright part of the moon becomes smaller and smaller. The time period between the full moon and the next full moon is slightly longer than 29 days. In many calendars, this period is called a month. Some interesting facts about the moon. We see only that part of the moon from which the light of the sun is reflected towards us. The moon completes one rotation on its axis while it completes one revolution around the earth. The time period between one full moon and the next full moon is slightly longer than 29 days. This period is called a month. The moon has dusty and barren surface with craters, steep and high mountains. The moon has no atmosphere and no water. On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon for the first time. He was followed by Edwin Aldrin. Some facts about stars. Stars emit light of their own. The stars appear to move from east to west because of the rotation of the earth. The earth rotates about its axis from west to east. Therefore, the star appears to move in the direction opposite to the rotation of the earth. The stars forming a group that has a recognizable shape of animals, human being, or other objects is called a constellation. The shape of all constellation in the sky always remain the same. Some of the famous constellations: Cassiopeia. The constellation is visible during the winter in the northern sky. It looks like a distorted letter W or M. Orion, the hunter or Kalpurush. Orion can be seen during winter in the late evening. It has 7 or 8 bright stars. The 3 middle stars represent the belt of the hunter. The 4 bright stars appear to be arranged in the form of quadrilateral. The brightest star located close to Orion constellation is called Sirius. Ursa Major, Saptarshi, the great bear of the Big Dipper. It can be seen during summertime in the early part of the night. It consists of a group of 7 stars. 3 stars appear to form the handle of the dipper and 4 stars from its bowl. It appears to move from east to west in the sky. The name Big Dipper has been derived from the word dipper. Dipper was used for drinking water in the olden days. This is the picture of Saptarshi. How to locate pole star from the Ursa Major constellation. To locate pole star, look at the 2 stars at the end of the Ursa Major. This is the Ursa Major, 2 stars at the end of it. Imagine a straight line passing through these 2 stars. Extend this imaginary line towards the north direction. On this line, you can locate a star which is not too bright and around which there are no stars. It is the pole star. The pole star always appears to remain at the same position in the sky. The stars of Ursa Major appears to revolve around the pole star. The pole star is not visible from the southern hemisphere. All the stars are moving except the pole star. This can be explained with the help of an umbrella activity. Take an umbrella and open it. Make about 10 to 15 stars out of white paper. Paste 1 star at the position of the central rod of umbrella and others at different places on the cloth near the end of each spoke. Now rotate the umbrella by holding its central rod in the hand. Observe the stars on the umbrella. Only the star which is at the center is not moving. Thus we can say pole star is also not moving, which is situated in the direction of the Earth's axis. If you have any doubts or clarifications, feel free to contact me via my email. Thank you, everyone.